In this video we'll talk about our solar system has a wall, ants don't have lungs, a comet smells like rotten eggs, you can actually die laughing, and much more. If you get information, please like and subscribe.
Number 1.
Our solar system has a wall. The heliopause, the region of space in which solar wind isn't hot enough to push back the wind of particles coming from distant stars, is often considered the boundary wall of the solar system and interstellar space.
Number 2.
NASA genuinely faked part of the moon landing. While Neil Armstrong's first steps on the lunar surface were categorically not fake, the astronaut quarantine protocol when the astronauts arrived back on Earth was largely just one big show.
Number 3.
Most maps of the world are wrong. On most maps, the Mercator projection, first developed in 1569, is still used. This method is wildly inaccurate and makes Alaska appear as large as Brazil and Greenland 14 times larger than it actually is. For a map to be completely accurate, it would need to be life-size and round, not flat.
Number 4.
Wind turbines kill between 10,000 and 100,000 birds each year in the UK. Interestingly, painting one of the blades of a wind turbine black can reduce bird deaths by 70%.
Number 5.
Earth's poles are moving. This magnetic reversal of the North and South Pole has happened 171 times in the past 71 million years. We are overdue a flip. It could come soon, as the North Pole is moving at around 55 kilometers per year, an increase over the 15 kilometers per year up until 1990.
Number 6.
A comet smells like rotten eggs, urine, burning matches, and almonds. Traces of hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, sulfur dioxide, and hydrogen cyanide were all found in the makeup of the comet 67P Churyumov-Gerasimenko. Promotional postcards were even commissioned in 2016 carrying the pungent scent of a comet.
Number 7.
You can actually die laughing. And a number of people have, typically due to intense laughter causing a heart attack or suffocation. Comedy shows should come with a warning.
Number 8.
Chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. It was developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid and speed up the process of symphysiotomy, widening the pubic cartilage and removal of disease-laden bone during childbirth. It wasn't until the start of the 20th century that we started using chainsaws for wood chopping.
Number 9.
Ants don't have lungs. They instead breathe through spiracles, 9 or 10 tiny openings, depending on the species.
Number 10.
The world's oldest cat lived to 38 years and 3 days old. Cream Puff was the oldest cat to ever live.
Number 11.
Octopuses don't actually have tentacles. They have 8 limbs, but they're arms from most species. Technically, when talking about cephalopods, scientists define tentacles as limbs with suckers at their end. Octopus arms have suckers down most of their length.
Number 12.
The T-Rex likely had feathers. Scientists in China discovered early Cretaceous period tyrannosaur skeletons that were covered in feathers. If the ancestors of the T-Rex had feathers, the T-Rex probably did too.
Number 13.
Snails have teeth, between 1,000 and 12,000 teeth, to be precise. They aren't like ours, though, so don't be thinking about snails with ridiculous toothy grins. You'll find the snail's tiny teeth all over its file-like tongue.
Number 14.
Football teams wearing red kits play better. The color of your clothes can affect how you're perceived by others and change how you feel. A review of football matches in the last 55 years, for example, showed that teams wearing a red kit consistently played better in home matches than teams in any other color.
Number 15.
Sound can be minus decibels. The quietest place on Earth is Microsoft's anechoic chamber in Redmond, Washington, USA at minus 20.6 decibels. These anechoic chambers are built out of heavy concrete and brick and are mounted on springs to stop vibrations from getting in through the floor.